Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something a little different, not BMWs, but I want to talk about my other hobby, and that is collecting old, antique, or unique items. And today I have behind me a 1955 Coke machine, a Vendo 81A, which was called that way because the company Vendo made it, and it could carry 81 bottles. So if you want to know more about this Coke machine, stay tuned. Let's take a look. So for starters, you have 8 rows. Let me correct my math. You have 9 rows of places where you can load different drinks. So that's one of the things I like about this machine. You don't just have Coke, 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 Coke. You can have Coke, Sprite, beer, whatever you want. So 9 items there. Let's take a look at the detail here. They had a green logo, which kind of confuses me, but a green Coca-Cola logo on them. And when you look at this machine a little closer, this one has been restored. The chrome is redone. This is, I believe, original right here. It doesn't look re-chromed. It's a little bit scratched up. And you would actually turn this down, and that would actually free up a mechanism in here that would allow the Coke to come out. And so now, once you've got your Coke, you lock it. So a question I get is like, hey Bob, once I throw my dime in, I pull a Coke here, and then pull a Coke here. Nope. Once you've pulled one, they all lock. So that's not a possibility. But in any case, to open this thing up, we're going to go ahead and put it over like this. Unlock. And then this is the coin mechanism. This is where your dime goes. If all goes well, it falls down into this little box here. If anybody has an original out there, please contact me. I'd love to buy it. So, in any case, let's open her up and show you the inside of this. So this is the machine running right now. And you feel that? It's cold. So you would stack your bottles down here, and every time someone takes one, the next one would pop down one. And this right here is spring-loaded, so it would help push the bottles forward up into a point. Once they get down here, they pretty much fall on their own. And look at the inside of this. I mean, the instruction label, everything is there. So the only place that doesn't look really pretty on this machine is when we come down here to the compressor. It could have done a little better. I bought this as it sits right now. Had I restored this, I would have sandblasted this bottom bit, and I would have gotten it perfect. But nonetheless, that's an area you don't see, so that's where people save money on these. So if you're going to buy a machine like this, there's a lot of things to pay attention to, and one thing is this panel right here. So in this case, they put a new one on. A lot of times these rust, the original does, and you get rust holes in there, and so the water doesn't drain out from the frost here. It doesn't drain out into the hole and out into a drip pan underneath. It drips down through the rust holes, and you definitely don't want that. So these ran fairly basic. You had a temperature thermostat control. You had your evaporator, and the evaporator is the part that typically cools. You had a condenser, a fan that pulled the hot air from the condenser, and then your compressor. So not much unlike a car system. And believe it or not, this one used to run on R12 and has been converted to 134. So this compressor is running on 134. So they called this the Vendo 81 for a reason. The reason they called it the Vendo 81 is because you could put 81 bottles in it. And Vendo is the name of the company. So when we take a look at this, look at the beautiful side art. Here's a Coke for you. I've seen these with different labels. Some of them say have a Coke. But nonetheless, it's got neat pinstriping. Really nice. And you'll probably notice that this machine is all red. Later machines right about here had a line, and this upper part would be white. And so this is what we call an 81A. So the very early Vendo machine, and it was all red. And so take a look at this. Absolutely beautiful. And can you believe 10 cents would have gotten you a Coke? That's something. Hey, thanks for staying with me and watching something that's a little different than the typical BMW videos that I do. This is my other hobby, collecting old and kind of unique things that are what I would like to call like a mantique, like this Coke machine. So I'm going to enjoy this for many years, hopefully, and hopefully got you excited about maybe going out and looking to get one for your garage. Take care.